never say never.
Hello. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. This is my doggy. Say hi to the camera. Did she say hi? Let me see. You really don't want to. Your camera. Okay. She wants to leave. Okay. Hello. We haven't posted a video in a while, I guess. Yeah, we have, but it was a boring video. I guess you guys didn't like it. I'm going to talk about how I became a believer. I've been a believer for 8 months. Yes, 8 months. I know. Short. Boo me. Okay. How I became a believer and how I became a hockey obsessed fan. Okay, this is how. I became first a hockey obsessed fan before I became a believer. I became a believer in January. I became a hockey fan in December. Okay. First, let's start off how I became a believer, then a hockey fan, because the hockey fan is really short. It's not a long story. It's just, I'll tell you at the end. I became a believer because of Shelby. Shelby got me into everything. No me gusta. It's like I'm obsessed now with everything now because of her, except Harry Potter. She's obsessed with Harry Potter. She's trying to get me into Harry Potter, but no, there's no way she's going to win this war. No way. Okay, back to reality. I became a believer when I met Shelby. No, not really. I met Shelby. Yeah. Okay. It was in November. I met Shelby, and I have a friend back home that is a believer, and she loves Belieber. And she didn't get me into Belieber because she knew that it was hard for me to get things. I wasn't really obsessed with anybody. Like, no. I was obsessed with Jesse McCartney, but with Zac Efron. Yes, I was obsessed with Zac Efron. Sexy. Now I just got over him because he's old. There's no chance with me with him. Okay, this is how I had a friend Belieber. I was sick of her saying Belieber. Not that I liked Belieber. I thought he was an adorable kid. Like, I loved his face is adorable. It was like baby face. Like, oh my god, he's so cute. But when I saw Shelby, we got in science class. We met in science class. Our teacher changed our seats, so I had to sit with Shelby and her friend Danielle. She's my friend too. Became friends like that. Sat down, saw Shelby with her folder with Belieber on it. I was like, oh god, she's a Belieber. She's a believer. Oh god. Actually, didn't know that the Belieber fans were called Believers. My friend never told me that, or unless she didn't know their names was supposed to be Believers. I don't know. When I saw Shelby, I was like, oh god, you're a Belieber fan. She's like, yeah, I am. She was like, are you a Belieber hater? I'm like, no, I don't hate on Belieber, no. I'm not obsessed with him. So she wanted me to be obsessed, and, well, there was a sleepover on her birthday. Her birthday is on December 10th. She and her friend Nessa put everything about Belieber videos, Belieber funny videos, music videos, videos of him doing the Dougie, which attracted me a little because I like guys with Dougie, kind of tracks. Okay, and then they would put Belieber songs, pictures. They're like, are you a believer? No, I'm not a believer yet. And every time I would go over her house, which it was a lot, she would put everything Belieber. Everything Belieber. Then I got to, then finally in January, Shelby got me totally obsessed with him. I actually texted her and say, I'm a believer. I love Belieber now. She was like, yay, you're a believer now, yay. And I told my other friend, which she's not a believer. The other one is a believer, but this one isn't. She was like, oh my god, no, you're a believer now. And I was like, well, I blame it on Justin Bieber. That's what Kensley said, you know. I do blame it on him. Blame it on Nolan. So that's how I became a believer, because of Shelby, meeting Shelby. I actually, thank God I failed. Was it 3rd or 1st grade? I failed 1st grade because I did not know. Not because I was stupid. I know 1st grade is like the easiest thing. No, it's because I didn't speak English. It's very hard to believe. People are like, what, you didn't speak English? I'm like, yeah, I didn't speak at all English. Like, nada. Like, nothing. Like, I didn't understand anything. Even though I was like raised kind of. Like, I came here only 6 months old. So, from Germany. I know Germany, you know, speaks Spanish. My parents are Cuban. Don't know how they ended up. I'm not going to tell the story. It's a long story. Yeah, I was born in Germany, Berlin. German, not Latin. Well, I am Latin because my parents are. Is it? I don't know. I have Latin blood there. Okay, so, yeah, I'm a weird mixed. Okay, so, when I finally got, like, my parents talked always Spanish in the house, you know, and I got used to speaking Spanish than English. I would go to daycare, but I would always spend with my mom, and my mom always speaks Spanish to me. So once to school, it was hard. Like, I didn't know anything. Like, reading, when there was reading time, I had to do, like, tests and stuff like that. I would fail it because I didn't understand anything. So the stupid teacher, I don't even remember his name. He was a guy, I remember. He was a guy. He was a bitch and failed me. So I was supposed to be going to 10th grade instead of 9th. I was supposed to be in 10th. So because of that, I would have never been Belieber, because I would never meet Shelby. So thanks to Shelby. Thank you, Shelby, for turning Sylvia into a believer. Woo! Okay, now hockey. I became a fan of hockey because of Shelby. It was around December too. Way before, I think it was before her birthday. Yeah, it was before her birthday. I think it was around November or December. It was kind of like the end of December, but it was the end of November going to December. We finally we went to the hockey game. She's like, hey, you want to go to hockey? I was like, well, yeah, but I don't know, I'm familiar. She was like, come on, you would like it, you'll like it. I was like, okay. So when I went, it was the first time I went. I loved it. Like, there was a lot of fighting, pushing. It was exciting. Like, every time they would get a goal, it was like, ah! It was like, oh my god, it's kind of like soccer, except much better. Like, it's more exciting. Like, whoa. Like, it's a lot of fighting, and I like it, you know. It's more like adrenaline, you know. You get this, like, when I got more into hockey, like, you feel this thing inside you, you're like, they better win, and you're like so mad when they lose, and you get this, like you're in the game, like, you just tell them, like, I see, like, guys, like, my mom's boyfriend scream at the television football, like, when they see football, and I feel it now. I scream at the television for no reason, and I tell them to shoot, or to, every time they get a penalty, I get super mad, but, you know, and when there's fights, that's awesome. And yeah, I got more into hockey. There's cute hockey players too in Lightning, but once it comes to the drafting, which is the worst thing ever, because there's some, like Mike Smith, he got drafted to Phoenix, and I got so sad. Everybody in the Lightning fans got sad. Like, seriously, he was like a really good goalie. So, you know, let's see who else got. Sean Bergenheim, He got signed up for 5 years, I think, into Florida Panthers, which got me mad. And then when there was Stamkos, there was so much drama about that. Everybody was like, no, this is not going to go. I don't know what team he was going to, I forgot. But at least he signed a 5-year contract with us. It's like having 5 years more. He loves Tampa, I know. So that's how I got to this thing. I used to live in Miami and I wasn't aware of anything. I didn't know anything about anything. I was lost. I was always, just lost in things. I never got up so many, and now I'm obsessed with Cody Simpson because of Shelby. So, actually, I actually did went to a concert of Cody Simpson, except it was like a kind of like different artists, but at least I saw him. You get to see him sing. But I can't wait till like Bieber's new tour. I wish I can go to South America and actually go to one of his tours, but I lost my chance. So bye bye everybody.